I'm still a very small YouTuber. However, I've grown organically and consistently via these tips, and that's why I wanted to share them with you guys today. Hey y'all, it's me, Tania. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. For those of you who do not know who I am, I'm a mental health therapist. I am a certified health coach, and I'm also a lock head of almost 5 years. I'll be 5 years in March of next year, and I'm a DIY locker, and I semi-freeform, and I only retighten via the safety pin method 3 to 4 times a year. I'm actually due for my next retighten in about a week. I usually try to do my last retighten of the year like on New Year's Eve, but I have a lot going on, so most likely my next retighten will be probably the first week of January. Yeah, the first week, probably towards the end of the first week of January. But yeah, like, I wanted to come up here and just give some tidbits from a very small YouTuber's perspective of how to, I guess, starting a lock YouTube channel, because I know there's a lot of people who are probably interested, but they're nervous about it and they want more insight on it. So I'm not trying to say I have a million YouTube subscribers. I'm not even monetized at this point, but I do believe that I have a lot of value to provide on this subject, because I basically have been interacting with a lot of people. I have learned a lot of things, and I feel like organically grown to the point that I am at, you know, so I wanted to share that with you guys. Now, for anyone who is interested in starting a YouTube channel, I would just say go for it. Like, if you have a smartphone, a set of locks, and access to like a good window for natural lighting, or if you're outside, you got automatic natural lighting, go for it, because just putting yourself out there is going to provide value. Because a lot of people, they don't know where to start whenever they're first thinking about getting locks, or they're like in the very beginning stages of their lock journey. So just putting yourself out there gives them yet another perspective of what the lock experience could be like, and then they could take from that or leave it or whatever they want to do with it. But the fact of the matter is that that information based on your perspective is out there, so you're inherently providing at least a little bit of value by putting yourself out there. So go for it. The second tip would be, don't expect a million views on your first, second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever video. Now, there are some anomalies. There are people who can put a video up and they just blow up, but for the great majority of us, that's not the case. And honestly, I think this is my perspective. This is my perspective, okay? I think it's because locks are still they're not as common as what people online would like to think. I think with, of course, social media, more education on locks is getting out there at a faster rate. However, locks compared to other topics on YouTube is still very small. Locks compared to makeup, or locks compared to technology, or whatever other popular topic on YouTube, we are still discussing something that is not very common. So the views are not going to be as fast or regular as someone who is making content or videos on a more popular topic. My next tip, you optimize the views that you can get. And what I mean by optimize is get more people to be more engaged in your content by purposefully providing value. The fourth tip would be to share your journey with transparency. People aren't crazy, you know, whenever you are just making content to just put it out there. They have, for the most part, especially with how social media is nowadays, we have a good level of discernment when it comes to trying to determine if someone's feeding us BS or not. So be transparent with your journey. Don't act like your locks are perfect. Nobody's locks are perfect. I don't care how long they are. I don't care how thick and shiny and luscious they are. We all have something going on. I know me personally, I love transparency. I love learning with people and growing with people. So if people share aspects of whatever they got going on their channel, and I see them deal with it, and I see them process it, and I see them on the other side of it, that just makes me more engaged and more interested in their journey. So it's just my advice to, if you are going to start a loc YouTube channel and expose your loc journey, to just add aspects of transparency in there. So this next tip is, if you have not experienced a certain aspect of the loc journey, please don't speak on it as if you have, because that can come off in a negative way. If you as a loc YouTuber talk about something that you haven't necessarily experienced, and especially in a negative way, just know there could be some negative blowback from that. Okay, all right. So the next tip or suggestion for anyone who is trying to or thinking about starting a loc YouTube channel is, and I'm not saying that people do this just for YouTube, but I have seen some people put on in certain aspects that they weren't necessarily doing before they started putting themselves out there in reference to other things, but I'm just applying it to locs. If you are not naturally a style person, or you don't like experimenting with your hair, don't just start experimenting with your hair because you are now documenting your journey. Don't over manipulate or do things to your hair just to make content or just for views, because at the end of the day, that's just all it is. It's content and views. This is your hair, or it's my hair, but the hair on your head is your hair. So when all the videos are posted and the comments are posted and the likes are liked or whatever, that's still going to be your hair, and you're going to be dealing with the consequences thereafter. So if you are a loc YouTuber and you're interested in sharing your journey, if you are that type of person who loves to style and color and do different things with their hair naturally, of course, that's fine. Do you, boo-boo. But if you're not, don't put on just because you're now a loc YouTuber, if that makes sense. The next tip would be to be open to feedback. Leave me feedback as long as it is respectful and I feel like you're providing me value. Leave all the feedback that you want, whether it be tips on something that I could be doing or feedback on your own journey. Even sometimes when you get little hateful comments, like, engagement is engagement. So if you are starting a loc YouTube channel, or if you're thinking about it, don't not look forward to feedback. Feedback is good, and be responsive to your feedback. That's the next tip. I would strongly suggest, if you are a YouTuber of any kind, but specifically a loc YouTuber, respond to your comments. Engage with the people who decide to give you their time and leave feedback. Don't just, in my opinion, this is just me, don't just heart it and then that's it. Like, have dialogue, have discussion, because that's what builds community. Now, if you just put your videos up and you just want to show what you're going through and you don't care, that's different. You don't care about building a community or anything like that, do you, boo-boo. But if you're interested in building a community around your topic or around your journey, or you're interested in providing value and receiving value, please acknowledge your feedback. Engage with people who decide to give you their time. And the last tip is, enjoy the process. Enjoy interacting with other people. Enjoy providing value. Enjoy receiving value from people who decide to leave comments about their experience. Enjoy learning more about the loc community as a whole. Enjoy learning about topics that you can make into videos. Like, just enjoy the whole thing, because that's really the most rewarding part. A lot of people just do stuff towards monetization. They're just putting out they just put out anything. Okay, so I know that was a mouthful. I appreciate you guys for looking at this video. This video is not to try to tell people what to do. It's more so just to give you guys some tidbits on how I've grown organically. I'm still a very small YouTuber, very small. However, I've grown organically and consistently via these tips. And that's why I wanted to share them with you guys today. And I think, yes, this is the last loc YouTube video of the year of 2019. The next loc YouTube video you see will be in 2020. I'm so excited. It's been such a long journey, but I appreciate everything that I've gotten from this community so far. And I will be giving you some more valuable loc content for the 2020, okay? And until the next video, bye-bye.